Hello, students. I know it's been a while, and I'm sorry it took this long to finally get my software. Today, we're going to be working with Creo some, and I'm doing this in the way of Zoom recording. So, have our fingers crossed here. I hope everyone is doing well. So, first 2 weeks was kind of a giveaway in a sense. Now it's time to get to work. I'm going to do my very best to make these videos. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, okay? So right now, I'm going to share my screen with you. And hopefully you can still see what's going on here. I'm going to double click on Creo. So go up here and double click on Creo. Okay, so it stopped sharing. Let me just see if I can fix this. Now you should be able to see it. Just close out some of these initial dialog boxes that come up. Okay. Maximize your window. I'm going to select new here in the top left-hand corner. And when you do, you have this dialog box that comes up. Notice we're going to create a part. And it's going to be a solid. So the file name here, I'm just going to put example _1. From my recollection, you cannot leave a space in the file name. So you have to put the underscore there, okay? So go ahead and select OK. All right, so we want to create a part here, but I'm going to do it first with a sketch. We have to create a profile sketch. So you can go ahead and click on this plane. Any of these planes you can click on to start, right? I'm going to click on this plane right here, which is the top plane, and select sketch. Now, we like to be able to, a lot of us like to be able to draw in a sketch view. If you come down here and you hover right here on this icon, what does it say? Not this one, but this one. It says sketch view, right? So if you click on sketch view, now you are normal to your top plane. All right. Now I'm going to simply draw a rectangle here. So come over here and go to center rectangle. Click on center rectangle and then move your mouse to the origin. See how it kind of snaps to the origin? Click and drag out your rectangle. Right now, arbitrary distance, okay? Click and then hit your middle the scroll wheel button, push down on it. If you hit the middle scroll wheel button, you will see your dimensions come up of your rectangle. So I'm going to change this one, just double click on it, and we're going to change that to, let's say, 100. Okay. Excuse me. And we're going to click on this one, and we're going to make it 50. Hit enter. Okay, you can zoom in and out just like with Inventor, if you had an Inventor course with your scroll wheel. Okay. Now what I want to do is actually extrude this, okay? So I move my little picture here. Right here is a green check mark. Go ahead and select that. Okay, and then hit your extrude button. Now, if you hold your left mouse button down, oh, excuse me, the scroll wheel down, not the left mouse button. Hold your scroll wheel down and you can move your mouse and you can rotate this all kind of ways, okay? You can still zoom in and out. Just want to know how thick, I want to make this rectangle. Well, this is our extrude command, and there's various options up here. You can hold your mouse down on these options. Number one says you can extrude from a sketch plane by a specified depth, or you can extrude to a surface, okay? Or you can symmetrically extrude from, for example, like the center line. Well, if I click on this one, that's a nice one to use sometimes. I'm gonna double click on this dimension here, and I'm gonna make it like 6.25. Okay, and select the green check mark. All right, so now you have something that looks like this. If you hold your scroll wheel down, again, you can rotate it around, look at it, and so forth. I want to create a sketch now on this surface. So click on sketch. Click on sketch and then click on this surface right here. Sketch. All right. Now, we want to be able to draw a circle here at the center of this. It's going to be a boss. So we're going to draw a circle here at the center point of our rectangle. So come right here, and I can do this in this view. Again, stretch it out, click with your left mouse button, then do hit the middle scroll wheel, and you'll see the dimension. It's hard to see on my screen. I apologize. If I hover over the dimension, it says 29.24. I'm going to double click on that, and I'm actually going to leave it as like 30 anyway. So enter and hit the green check mark. Now go to extrude, and it's going to pick up the last sketch that we did. You can hold your left mouse button down and stretch this, or you can go ahead and double click in there and add a dimension. I'm going to put in here 30 as well. Okay, maybe tell you what, maybe we'll change that to 20. Okay, lower profile. Okay, and select the green check mark. All right, you can hold your scroll wheel down and reorient this however you want. All right, so now I'm going to go to sketch again, and I'm going to click on this face right here. Actually, cancel. I meant to do this one. So sketch, click on that face right there, and it keeps selecting that plane. Hold on. Let's see if I can do it this way. All right, let's see. Sketch. Cancel. It's not agreeing with me here. Hang on just 1 second. All right, I went ahead and select extrude to get me into this on this surface here. I'm going to select circle, center point. Okay, now hit the your middle scroll wheel, push it down, double click on the dimension. I'm going to make this 15, and I'm going to hit OK. And now, look, I can just take my left mouse button and select that grip there. I'm just going to go back this way as far as I can go. You can see where I'm at, right? Select OK. Now that makes it, you know, a hole in it, right? So now what I want to do is I want to add, let's add some rounded corners here. And we're going to add a chamfer here to the top. Okay, so go to rounded, or round, excuse me, and select round. And I'm going to select this corner. And that's kind of small. So let's go ahead and double click on that and make that 20. That's too big. Let's try 10. 10 is perfect. And then I'm going to select this edge and this edge. I may have to kind of rotate here a little bit to select this edge here. All right, so that's looking pretty good. Select OK. All right, now if you want to, I think that's as far as I'm going to go with the geometry right now. But let's say you wanted to add, you know, a different material to this. This is kind of ugly, right? Gray color. Go to View, and you'll see Appearances over here. If you do your drop-down menu here, you can find a variety of, right now this is an existing one. You can click on this, and you can, oops, let me try that again, sorry. Let's try this color, it's pretty. You'll see a little paintbrush come up, see this? See a little paintbrush, click, and you have a little window here that says okay. You can click several surfaces, but what you have to do is you have to hold down the control key. Now it's been a while. Mr. Morris is rusty at this too because, you know, it's been a good while since I've taught this class. Say okay, all right, and then I'm gonna do that same thing again. Click this edge, hold the control key down, say okay. All right, one more edge I missed. All right, this just give you some practice anyway. It's probably an easier way. There's always an easier way, right? Get these surfaces here. Hold the control key down though. You have to hold the control key. Just like that. So you have this really pretty, maybe it's not pretty to you, green block here, right? Or a model. Now, if you want to cut off these datum planes and so forth, if you click up here on this icon where it says datum display filters, click on that and select all. And you have this nice picture now that I want you to send to me, okay? Because this is part of your homework. You're going to recreate this one just so that I know that you watched my video. And what I'm going to do here is go to File. All right, and when you come down to File, go to Save As, and then save a copy. All right, now there's a variety of type of files you can save. For right now, let's just go ahead and we'll save it as a PNG snapshot. Okay, and it's going to be, this is the directory, so it's going to be in my documents. That's where it's going to be. So I'm going to say select OK. It says this already exists. Well, I'm going to go ahead and say OK. I must have used an example. Pop current window. No. All right, so if I go into my files now and go into my documents, see if I can find it now. Hiding from me here. Here it is right here. There's your picture And this is what I would like for you to submit to me, okay? We're also going to do a revolve later, so but you need to submit this exactly, okay? You can paint whatever color you want to give you a little bit of flexibility, but I want you to submit this as a grade, okay? So a little later on, I'm going to make a video on how to do a revolve. So save, make sure you submit this file to me. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording now because it kind of shocked me to see my face so big on the screen. But I'm going to hit stop recording. And you have a good day.